Hey guys, so I made 2 videos today, one because I kind of wasn't comfortable with it. If you want to watch a video about me talking about depression and kind of not happy things, click here. I'll put a little annotation there. Pew. If you want to watch me talking about the Coast Guard and my newest adventure that I may not go on, stay on the video you're watching. I talked to my dad yesterday, and my dad is a former Marine, still has his stripes and everything. Biggest thing that he always tells me is you can't take it away. And I sat him down and I said, I want you to talk me out of something. And I told him I wanted to join the National Guard. So his eyes kind of were wide until that point, and then he was really actually okay with that comment, and we started talking about why I wanted to join the National Guard and why I had this desire, and I basically told him I wanted to help people. We discussed it a little bit, and then, you know, he actually came to the conclusion that for what I want to do, and for what my interests are, my better bet would probably be joining the Coast Guard, which he explained to me. I didn't realize that the Coast Guard was part of the military, and then I'm like, duh, it's part of the military, what up? I thought it was more like water cups. And he basically said that like they're now owned by a division of the Navy. They're basically like the Army National Guard, the Air National Guard, and the Water National Guard being Coast Guard. Go figure. And so we talked about me wanting to join the Coast Guard, and I've been looking at it for a bit, wanting to see like if this is actually something I want to do. I don't want to go to Iraq. If I'm a pussy for that, whatever, I don't care. I do not want to go to Iraq. I don't want to fight in a war that, you know, I don't fully agree with. My views on Iraq are kind of weird. I'm not going to go into that right now. We can talk about it another time if you like. I don't want to fight someone else's war, is basically my view on it, on me going to Iraq. If I was told I had to go to Iraq, I'd go to Iraq. It's not going to be something I choose. If, however, someone attacked my country and attacked the United States, I would fight for the United States, and I would fight on United States soil. That is my opinion of me going to war. Other than that, I don't want to go. I do not want to go anywhere. I want to live at home. I want to have a dog. I want to get married. I want to be a cop without being a cop. I want to be more than a cop, but I don't want to be a cop. I'll be a cop if I have to. Like, I was talking to my dad, and he basically said, look into it. We can find a recruiter if you really are interested in it. And the more I look at it, you know, the National Guard had the whole, oh, we'll pay for your college. And I'm like, oh, that's really, you do what I want to do, and you will help me out of the $30,000 that I'm getting myself slowly stuck in. Awesome. And then there's the whole idea of, you know, also serving my country but not having to leave it. I consider the National Guard, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, I consider the National Guard the militia at home, is actually what I call it. My dad kind of was like, we don't have militias anymore because we don't fight on our soil. Like, true facts, Dad, true facts. We don't fight on our soil, which is always something very weird about the United States, because the United States fights everywhere else, but we don't fight here. And that's a good thing. However, it also kind of makes us kind of weirdly jaded towards war, and we think about it differently than we would normally think about it if, say, we were always the ones with the infrastructural failures. Such as, you know, we have to rebuild roads. Germany. But yeah, so I've been thinking about it a lot, and the more I think about it, the more I like it. I've been thinking about Coast Guard Reserves, which means I don't have to go anywhere, and I don't have to, like, do anything. It's my view on this is so weird, because it sounds like the lazy man's way of going to the Coast Guard, but that's not what I don't want to do. I just want to be able to A, live my life, but B, serve my country. And that was what I figured I could do with the National Guard. However, I don't want to go to Iraq. And then my dad also pointed out, hey, you can fly a helicopter. Hey, you can drive a boat. Hey, you get to live by the water, which I grew up in Gloucester, Massachusetts, and I freaking love the beach, and I love living near the ocean. I like having seasons, so I don't want to live in, like, California or Florida. I want to live somewhere in the, like, northeastern United States. But I don't want to live away from the water. Now that I'm in Buffalo, it's kind of fucking me up knowing that, like, I don't have a coastline near me. It actually even fucks me up being in New Hampshire. I'm 50 miles away from the coastline, not even 30 if you want to just go straight the way the crow flies. But you know, it sounds like the win-win dealio win. I want to have a dog, I want to have a house, I want to have a husband, I want to, you know, do everything that, like, you know, the classic picket fence, you know, house diorama, but I want to serve my country. And so this is why I'm thinking the National Guard might be the thing for me. I mean, not the National Guard, the Coast Guard. It's got everything you want. And they'll pay for my college and I can go to officer school. If you have any opinion of this, you can just comment on, you're either on my Facebook or you're on my YouTube channel. Comment, tell me what you think. As long as you're not like, you're a lazy asshole because you don't want to go to fucking Iraq. I don't want to go anywhere. That's my choice. I also realized I have to take the ASVAB again, which is a fucking miserable test, and I don't want to do it, but if it gets me to fly in a helicopter or drive a boat, okay. I've been very gestury. The difference in the videos is caused by whether or not I went to the gym, and I just got back from the gym, and I just ate dinner, and now I'm all endorphin-y and calorie-y. But that's all for today. 2 videos today. What up? Don't watch the other one. See you later, power forwards.